468 here, or 8 here with
tiller handle.
Yes, and today it is going to be INDE versus Nebula. We are still waiting on Nebula. It is 8, so we have started the stream up. And this is a Tier 1 rematch of the championship game from last season. Should be pretty good.
It should be. Question: who is it on Nebula that you have added on your friends list?
It was someone, I don't remember. I have a lot of people added from this.
Well, the reason I mention it is because a lot of players on Nebula when we were last here are no longer on the team.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't think anyone at the moment. Or at least none that are on the... Oh, wait. Oh, no. Yep, no.
Not spoons, Elofax, G-Curbs,
Yeah, if you could just get chinchillas, then.
Okay.
Probably,
I don't have
yes.
these people added at all, that's why I was asking.
Then I'll get them real quick. You're gonna have a bit of a blank on the stream for a second. Let's see. Chinchillas, how do you spell that? I believe so. Yep. Okay, that should be it. Pocket-sized king is on INDE as well, so we can move him to specs and spectate blue only. First map is going to be Helios. There's chinchillers. Gonna get them in there.
Cool, pocket size. Chinchillers is their captain. I'm gonna go ahead and add both of the captains into the match chat so we can talk to them.
Yep. Okay, still waiting.
Chiller and who else? Max.
And Maxib. Yeah, Maxib indeed. Yes, this should be a very, very exciting game. The rematch of the finals so early on. Should be one treat to watch. Yes. We are just waiting for them both to be ready. And looking at
one person from Nebula.
Yeah, they're both teams ready. And quickly looking at the predictions in the Discord chat, it's almost even.
Ooh.
So this could go to the community either way.
You know who I think's gonna win?
Who do you think is gonna win?
The fans.
The fans. Every time it's always the fans.
Yep. Not the air conditioners, just the fans.
Fair point. That reminds me, I need to turn off my air conditioner. It's probably loud right now.
It's hot in here. It's the summer. It's season 3. It's the summertime.
Indeed, indeed.
Season is.
Yes, one more. Do we know who Nebula are waiting on for the moment?
I have no idea. However, I might be. Cybertran, I do not see on INDE. Oh, no, I do. I am done. I felt it. I don't know who we're looking for. Ask. Put pocket in for Bell, please. Switch up
In
pocket for Bell. Bell is Sir Bell Tram.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I can Russia. Is that right?
There is King Russia.
Just make sure everybody's on the roster like we're supposed to be, so I don't have to yell at Yoshi.
I'm pretty sure he's on INDE if I remember correctly.
Who business came in? Who is it?
King Russia. And I'm pretty sure they're on INDE. King Russia. Yeah, he's on INDE.
Yeah.
They're on INDE, I see. Just checked it. Still waiting on one from Nebula and then the ready. Okay. Don't exactly know what to do until the person from Nebula gets here.
Hold up.
I was told to hold up. I was told to hold up. Yep, the mic is working. Holding up.
I got him, they're coming in.
Okay, I'm still holding up.
Oh.
Yep, Tiller, I'm still holding up.
Okay. I'm waiting on, I forgot who it is. But I know when they get in here, I'll know it's them.
Okay. He's just waiting on that one last
He's holding
Nebula
up on
player.
his controller.
Yeah. You finally noticed today.
Me and Collie went to the Overwatch League event in Atlanta, and we saw one of the guys just standing up yelling at the screen, and Collie was like, "Oh look, it's Rcass."
What?
Like we went to Overwatch League in Atlanta.
Yeah.
We came to Atlanta for Homestead, and there's one of the commentators just standing up, and he just kept yelling at the screen so we could watch him, we could see him, and Collie was like, "Oh look, it's Rcass." He's standing up.
Okay, is NC Ghost that person?
Let me look.
Because they just joined.
OC NC Ghost.
NC Ghost Sniper. Or Head Shrinker. Head Shrinker has I know is on Nebula.
Head Shrinker's him. NC Ghost, I don't know who that is. I'll have to check Indie real quick.
The name sounds familiar.
I'm looking.
Okay.
I don't see him on any of your teams.
On either teams. Let's check. Yeah, you're right. Well, I don't know what to put on C.
I'm gonna ask.
Okay, I also put in the chat.
He's the org owner. Oh, he's the owner of. That's Casey. Yeah, put him spectate for Nebula.
Okay. Spectate red only. And I also put in the chat. Are both teams ready? We will see in a minute.
I'm gonna ask Max if he's ready.
Yep. "15 minutes. Yep, they're both online in Discord, so hopefully they say quick. Is Chinchillia's response technically an okay? Or like they're ready?
I mean, Chinchilla said they're ready, but Max didn't say anything yet, so I'm gonna give him 1 minute. Okay, they're ready. Let's go.
Okay, they're ready. I need to set it to invite only, and then we will begin.
Ooh, look at that. We're going to Incase.
Yes, Ilios first map. The map lineup today is gonna be Ilios, Paris, Kings Row, and then Dorado. And first map is gonna be the Lighthouse.
Maybe we'll see some magic like we saw Tuesday tonight.
Indeed, this should be a very, very high octane match. Should keep everyone on the edge of their seats. Still 10 seconds before we can see what teams are going to be running. The excitement in the air is building. And now
What
we
they're running
get
for now,
to see.
there's a lot of like switch right after they pick.
That is very true as well.
However, I'm excited for that Torbjorn over there by Gerbs.
Yes, a Torb Symmetra composition. Very interesting. It's going to be against this sextuple support lineup here. The Torb is going to go to the May. So it is going to be a bunker, a version of a bunker versus this 6 support composition. We have a very interesting first fight here. Both teams do have the Lucio, so they'll be able to get to the point in about as equal time.
Oh, I'm excited.
Hook goes through, doesn't get anything. TP to the point. Now
big
the
pick.
fight. G on the May goes down the first pick. Huge. Renzer though gets traded and G gets rezzed. That does go in Nebula's favor. Nebula are the red, INDE are the blue. Headshrinker and Exo though both go down. The picks coming through on both sides. But a double boop! Double boop by Chinchilla's. Hawk and Maxid both go down. The anti comes in from James. Doesn't seem to be enough. Able to get spoons from that. James falls as well. And the res comes in from Ranji onto James. A huge res. This fight could go either way at the moment. Still undecided. Pocket size, though, does fall. That could mean the beginning of the end as the respawns start coming back in. Ranji and Ramsey both go down. Sim and May are back. And that's going to be it right there. Nebula are able to take the point first.
5 environmental kills before anyone took the point.
Yeah, we also saw Bongo coming from Chinchillas there, just to make sure the fight was won.
Are they gonna? Looks like they're gonna stick with support for at least one more fight.
Well, yeah, they're about to have all their ults.
Yep, it's a lot of support.
Yep, gonna have their they're just gonna go in. They will not be able to die in a few seconds here. Hawk though does get taken out. Had that ult, won't be able to use it. We also see the Val coming from Angie, but Pocket falls in turn, unable to keep them alive. We do see the Blizzard coming in from G, but Spoons falls. Yes, another pick, but Jay now gonna use that whole hog on the edge here, able to take Maxib out. James now using that nano. I didn't see on who.
It was on Zinyetti. It was on Renzer.
It was on Renzer. Renzer fell very shortly after. Randy and James both fall as well. And this is not looking good for Team INDE here.
And Jay is dancing on a dead body.
Yeah.
Goodness.
James and Ranji now swapping up. Ranji going on the Genji and James onto the Hog. Everyone else still has their support ults online. No doubt gonna see that here.
Here comes.
And they come through the amplification matrix and the rally from Hawk and Maxim. Headshrinker goes down but gets res, and we see the sound barrier from both sides now. There's a transcendent sound barrier. Yes, that transcendence comes in with the Val to counter. Also the full sound barrier and the bongo, but it immediately gets taken out, and the picks are coming in for INDE onto Nebula. It is only the 2 left, and there it goes the Hog. It's only Mercy. Spoons booped off the map.
Kill.
That's another one. This isn't even the best map for the environmental kills, and if this is what we're seeing, I really hope Well is next map.
Go to Well. Oh my goodness.
We also see a few swaps here. Headshrinker going onto the far. And G gonna use that Blizzard, the only ult in the whole game right now on either side. Pocket does fall. Hawk 1 health. If Frozen still able to survive from the massive amount. Hawk finally falls with like 4 out of it. Jay falls to that Hammond. Jay Chinchilla's great ult, and that's going to be the deciding factor right there. That by INDE Elo falls as well. And Headshrinker gets chased, but not before taking out Ranji.
Well, we do have a Rolly Boy now, so that's some more excitement. Well, unfortunately, Roadhog just went down, so...
Goes onto the Pharah now, and there's Blizzard combination. Willer's Hawk falls. Pocket gonna have to come back in with that sound barrier just to hold the Headshrinker falls as well. There, Jay now falls, and I get walled off by the May. That's quite hilarious.
We don't see what's going on. We can hear it.
Take it here, just as a pure stall factor. Elo goes down, and the boop onto the May by Pocket. Station here, the Valk and the Barrage, and that's the only up for the moment. They're gonna use the Valk Spoons using to escape to make sure that they are alive. G just now respawning, gonna be a long way away. Now, no doubt we're gonna see that that Barrage coming in from Headshrinker. If he's alive, he's not alive. James able to take him out with a big assist from Ranji, and now all the ult's gonna come in. We see the Mons on the point. We see the Virality from Maxib. There is the counter Barrage from James, and it's all but over. It's only G alive. Not gonna be able to get on, and that is round 1, 99-99. What a first round, a first sub map.
Oh my goodness. Well, it started off strange and ended up epic. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen so many environmental kills in this one sub map, and we haven't gone to well yet. So that would be fun. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some environmental kills here.
Yes, it's ruins, it's not well. Which is quite unfortunate.
Are we seeing goats?
We're not gonna see goats. We're gonna see quadruple tank, and someone joined the party. Give me a second. They left. Perfect.
Oh, thank you.
So you're gonna see this 2-2-2 bunker coming in with the Hanzo and McCree against just it's actually not. It's not quadruple. It's 5 tanks, quintuple tanks here. This is gonna get interesting. G has so much ult charge as well as Pocket. They're really gonna have the DPS on Nebula gonna have so much ult charge going in, same as Pocket, as he is healing these 5 tanks. But Max is the first one to go down, and Chinchillas also falls. That is the main tank for both teams, and they both go down. But INDE are able to take first control here. But as we saw in the first map, Nebula took first control, I believe, and they didn't win. In the end, Hook comes in on to Elo, who's able to survive. G fell, gets rezzed. And now we're going to see the Dragons coming in by G, who's just been able to build that ult so quickly. Just being able to just feed off of the multi-tank composition. And Pocket now using that sound barrier so quickly. Was that drained on everyone. Their Elo does fall first in the fight, though. And James now going to use that whole hog essentially as he gets it to take out the opposite hog, able to take out Jay. Headshrinker and Chinchillas falls as well, and James unable to survive. So little health there, just got caught out by G, who is taken out, as well as Spoons very late trying to escape, unable to escape, and they do fall. And now we see a very interesting ult economy. No one really has the ult, but they're about to build it up. And that's going to be from Nebula building up their ult first. They're going to have that, just all the ults beforehand. Bomb and Dragons come through. Ranji and Spoons both go down. Maxim 1 health. Hooks coming through. Whole hog combination with the bongo coming from Chinchillas and Jay. Hawk falls. And now the hook onto Maxib. Maxib so close to that ult, just 97, 96, didn't get to use it before they got hooked and was killed. Pocket falls as well. Rens are going to get D-Mac here, and it seems like Team Nebula finally going to be able to take the point. It's so close to being taken, but Rens is still on the point, able to get back into the mech, going to be able to stall this here. The grab comes in, Sound Barrier, Valk, Primal Range, all of it coming in to stall this to 99 here, and it's just a sliver away from being taken by Team Nebula. But once again, that stall coming in from Team INDE, and now they're going to use their ults to just take it here. They might be able to take it. They have the ults to do so. Both teams
think
taking
so. Looks
heavy
like it might be over.
casualties. Spoons and G both go down, and Team Indie just able to find a way to get back onto the point and stall it out long enough to get everyone back. They're able to do it first map, and now they're going to be able to do it again to get it 99-0. Still Chinchillas on the point, and that is it. Chinchillas finally dies, no more contest, and Indie takes map number 1 off of 2 wicked stalls.
Unfortunately, no well.
No well to be seen.
But Chinchillas get to play the game. Ooh.
Yes, Chinchillas with that huge environmental kill.
Only 9-minute match. We're going by quick here. Next, we got to go to. Where are we flying to?
We are gonna fly to Paris.
Oh, that's not too far. We're already in Greece. At least we're staying in the same continent.
Yeah, we're staying in Europe, in that general vicinity. I do have to change the map though. Paris, take Ilios out. And now we do need to see if both teams are ready. Oh yeah, we changed sides, you're right. Swap 'em. Spectate red only. Russia as well. And now need to swap the teams. No. That's INDE. And that's Nebula. I got them confused for a second.
Sorry. Make sure you... Oh wait, you already did it. Never mind. Professional Rcass, didn't you have to say anything?
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask it to it. I was gonna say don't forget to switch spectator, but you already did it.
I did that first. I swapped the spectators
I wasn't
before.
looking, I was looking at the Discord, and I looked over and I was like, make sure you do... Oh, never mind. I'll shut up.
We do have swaps coming in. It's gonna be...
Russia in for pockets.
Yes, small drum roll, not best at drum rolls. No real sound effects.
Oh, I got you.
It's too late because we already made the swap.
Sorry, I was delayed.
And neither team is ready. Neither team is ready.
No,
Nebula gonna have to wait a second.
We're good.
INDE is now ready, but Nebula are not.
Oh my goodness.
So we do have to wait on that there. Should hopefully be a short time. Don't want to keep anyone waiting. And we want to jump right into it. Still waiting on it though. But INDE, they have their stall game on both maps allowed them to win. The first map they were able to get a huge stall, which ended up giving them that map in the end. And the second map, they didn't lose it once, even though it came so close. It was a sliver, less than the eye could see, away from being taken by Nebula. But INDE were able to come in with that tank presence and just able to just brute force their way through.
Did we get breaks? Yeah, the break. This is great. We can do a. We can take 5.
Ooh.
We usually wait 5 minutes between maps.
Unless we jump right into it, if both teams are immediately ready.
Yeah, unless both teams are ready.
So Nebula might be taking a 5-minute breather, which could be the smart move.
What did you ask when we were ready? Both teams ready at 29, so we'd have to wait till 34.
Yes, this could be the smart move for Nebula. Make sure INDE doesn't, aren't able to ride that adrenaline rush that goes with taking the map. Could be very smart on their part. Okay. Okay, never mind. Nebula are ready.
And
I was like,
Max said he's ready, right? Ready.
yeah.
I'm gonna make sure.
Yeah, he said you're ready.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't read. Okay, so we can go in.
I'm gonna go right in the... Alright.
Did you notice something, Rcass? This is a map that we played against in the championship game.
Yes, it is. I believe it's the only one.
Fourth map they played? Yeah, it's the only salt map they did.
Yes. And it is parry. I was gonna go into detail on how Nebula could like use this 5-minute break to like stall the momentum of INDE, like get them off that adrenaline rush, and then they say they're ready like right after that. So it's like, what can you do?
Oh, maybe they're gonna try to do that for the next one.
Maybe. It's all psychology, all psychology.
Yes.
Yes, but we do get to go to yes, Paris. No doubt. How do I feel about it? Well, I stopped playing comp before it came out, so I haven't really got to play on it much.
I used to hate it, but I think it's growing on me. It's probably probably my second favorite song.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of I went everywhere, and I was like, I don't need to play the game in competitive anymore. And then a while later, they released this map. They also released Baptiste, which we're evidently going to see on the defense in a triple B comp, that Bastion Baptiste bonker. Should be quite interesting to see how that goes against this dive composition with the Farah and the Mercy. But what I'm interested in is James on that Ana in this dive composition, no doubt to blade Nano Blade with Ranji, but what healing are the tanks gonna get from this?
We will see a double farm, Mercy. Should be fun. A lot of damage will be pushed onto the Bastion toward your Orisa stance. They're going very bunkerish, but with a chance of having some air force above.
Yes, there's Ranji, first one, as you say, first one down, that so crucial pick, and it happens on the attacking team, which is only good news for the defenders here. If you take the first pick on the defending side, if you're the first person down and you're on the defending, you have the longest respawn, and it's just gonna crumble. The rest of the team, the rest of the defense is just gonna crumble around that. And Ranji falls again. Head Shrinker just taking the name right now. Already halfway to the ult. G though at a lot higher a charge, and the both supports of Team INDE. Team INDE now on that red team, while Nebula are on the blue. We will see a bit of a reset here. And now the dive comes in with both support ults from INDE. It's going to be countered by the, the configuration tank and the immortality build. The nano goes onto Ranji, who survives a direct shot. That's just the effect of the nano boost. Damage just doesn't hit as hard. G gets anti and taken out, but Renzi falls as well. We also saw it get res, and now G gets res, but Spoons in turn falls. Whenever you res, you don't have the healing for that second, and that's exactly what happened there to Spoons. You also see King Rusher getting missed, and G falls. The Bastion cannot come back in for that moment, and Chills and Elo both go down as well. Headshrinker though, gonna try and save this here with the barrage, takes James. Takes James out, not enough, gets taken out by Renzo. Jay does fall, and Jay falls seconds before he gets that ult, which is just so unfortunate, so close to that ult, will not be able to use it here. The point going to be capped by INDE, and they're going to come in with quite a lot of ults. Come in with that 3 ult, and everyone else at 50 or 70. They're going to come in against this 3 ult, but no one that doesn't have an ult has 0 charge, or 10 at most, with Headshrinker. And G building it up quite quickly here. Went from like 7 to 15. Kind of stalled a bit now. We will see the ult advantage. The longer this fight goes on, the longer it favors INDE's ult advantage. But in the same turn, the longer it goes on, it favors Nebula's spawn advantage. So both sides have that claim to the advantage here. Hawk does go down, gets rezzed. So both teams have that claim to the advantage. 4 minutes left. There's the blade with the nano and the damage boost coming in. Ranji is going to go in, try and do as much work as possible. not gonna be able to get any picks, but it's Renzer who gets Chinchillas and Jay both out before falling to Headshrinker. G falls as well. Spoons now as well. We do see the Primal Rage coming in from Hawk. James, Headshrinker, both go down. Spoons, Elo as well, and INDE gonna take a tick here, gonna try and go for 2, but the tanks of Nebula are gonna come back in time. Chinchillas now using that Bongo. Stalls it out. Yeah, stalls it out. Not for much longer though. High Noon coming in, takes Russia out, who used that, used that bomb. Got taken out before they could remech, and now the respawns are coming in for Nebula. They come in and take names, able to take, essentially able to hold the point right here. That picks come through, but just not enough for INDE to get that second tick. Close, but no cigar. James, last one to die. Gonna have that respawn as a Lucio very quick. Russia died very, very close. Oh no, James actually gonna go onto the Ana now. Hawk gonna go onto the Ana, so more of a death ball comp coming in, not the dive. The Team INDE gonna shy away from the dive, go a bit more brawl right now. We do see Headshrinker the only... Oh yes, actually more swaps coming in. I would not be surprised if next fight Max has been Ranji, possibly go to Brig and Zarya. But we do see Headshrinker, the only ult in the game, and he's hiding in the corner right now, looking for that barrage. Reveals himself just a bit. Ranji, low, still, oh, yes. Barrage possibly about to come in. Headshrinker doesn't want to get eaten, and there it goes, and it gets partially in, but the push comes through by the Diva. Both tanks are gone. Maxib falls just before he's able to get that ult. Spoons, Chinchillas. That is a triple. We also see the High Noon, and doesn't get anything. Bears no food at all. Banshee uses that blade. I don't think he got any real final blows with that either. Elo and James fall at the same time. And G now gonna go onto that chase. He's just trying to get the point as quickly as possible. And Max is gonna use that Valk. Gonna try and get back to the fight. No doubt. Soon should swap with that Headshrinker though. Does fall. This might be it for Nebula. INDE might be able to take it right here, but there are the mines coming in for Jay. Just cuts off a corner of the point. Now the amplification matrix comes in from Spoons, and it gets all the picks. Renzer, James, Hawk goes down, gets res by Maxib. Maxib falls. Now Hawk falls again. Just pick after pick coming in onto INDE by Nebula. They take out Ranji and King Russia. That's everyone right there. Not close enough to be a team kill from the game, but still a team kill nonetheless. And we're going into the last minute of this round. And we do see... 50%. Yeah, 58%. We do see the swap by Maxib onto the Brig. Ranji not onto the Zarya, though. Not Zen Goats quite yet. And Hawk actually now going to go onto the Orisa.
So obviously switch the Brigade to hopefully counteract Dirks. The pick for Zenyetti still is... The original reason for doing that was to get rid of Fair, but now since they switched the hands though,
yes, and all the ults
proficient as they expected to be, but
all the
get pop heads.
All the ults coming through, no kills quite yet. Spoons though, gonna be the first one, very low. We see the support ults coming, and we see the DPS, we see the tank. There's res onto Chinchillas, who did fall. Renzer falls as well. So one support from each side, and there is Headshrinker and G. INDE's last shot right here, and they have the ults to do it. When Headshrinker comes back though, he's gonna have that Dragon's gonna go straight down the point. Will it be enough? It's gonna come through right down the point, right? Going almost exactly to the Orisa. A lucky guess, I could presume.
No time left.
It is overtime. Yes, no time left, but we do see that Transcendence. But Maxib and Ranji both go down. They're the only two ults that they have. They have the Rally and the Blade. Those are two crucial ults. They need those ults to take it here. If INDE can get back with Maxib and Ranji both to the point, they can take it, but it's not going to happen here. For the moment, Russia and James both go down. It's up to Renzer and Hawk. Renzer falls, Hawk as well. And those ults just not gonna be used. They could have, so close, but just close, but no cigar. So close. If they were just able to use that Rally and Blade, they could have had it. But instead, it's gonna be 58.1. INDE only able to add a 0.1% there. Or actually 58.0, according to the game now. Game says one thing. does another, and then says the same thing from the first time. You don't know Overwatch.
Gotta keep you on the toes.
Yes, indeed.
Don't you think you know the answers? They changed the questions.
Exactly.
I wonder what they're gonna come out on defense here this time. If they can hold them back. They look pretty good at holding on that second map. On Helios.
Ooh, we're gonna see
a similar thing here, and that's what they're gonna be doing right there.
yes, teams really like this Bastion Baptiste bunker, the triple B compositions on the defense on Paris. Nice high ground, gives you all the sight lines you could need. Every way that the attackers could come up is defendable if you have the sight lines. And that's exactly what this map on Paris gives. And if you just put a Bastion there with a shield, it's very hard to take it out. But it's going to be facing this quad DPS, 1 tank, 1 healer composition coming in from Nebula. They're just looking to burst anything down. Just go in, put in 1,000 damage per second. Just the 2 projectiles with the Junkrat and Farah, 2 high damage dealing, and then the 2.
He's putting some damage in.
Yeah, James able to get that damage very quickly with that damage boost from Maxim as well. But both snipers, Spoons and Jay, once G and Headtrigger break the shield, it is up to them to really get the kills, confirm them. Will they be able to? It is a team effort, a collaboration. We will see though. No picks straight up yet. Renzo takes a huge amount of damage. Is still alive. G, first one to fall, does fall to James. Chinchillas is behind everyone. Knocks the Orisa off. Knocks the main tank. Gone. Hawk off the mat or off the high ground. G gets res, but Spoons falls in turn. Once again, it's one of those situations where you res and there's no other healing, especially with no other heals. Elo is the only healer, and you go for the res. There's just no other healing you can provide. Ranji gets fell and then got res. G, J, King, and James all go down. The picks coming through. Ranji now does fall. It does seem like this will be a head shrinker here.
All pressures.
As it does seem like it'll be head shrinker.
He's got 4 kills.
Yeah, he just.
That's $1.
That is $1. It confirms the kills. Able to just take them. No doubt. On fire. Definitely the reason why Nebula were able to take that point. They were able to take that fight. But now it comes to the point where you have to take point B. And this is where INDE found a bit of trouble. They were able to get 1 tick, almost 2, not quite though. Nebula have to do better than 58.1 or 0.0. We don't exactly know. Overwatch is being quite weird with that. But it will come very close. James, first one to go down, and that is exactly what Nebula need. They got fist pick. James does get res, and there is the mines in the corner. Takes Russia out. Renzer able to survive for the moment, and Dragon's gonna come through. Combination with the Valk and the Barrage. Both Pharaohs are down. Red's gonna come in on a Headshrinker, and Hawk goes down. This is looking great for Nebula right now. Anti comes on a Headshrinker, and Chinchillas. Elo has that Valk in the sky, won't go down for the moment, but G does fall, but in turn Renzer and King both go down. The ults are on INDE's side. They could come back and use them, and we're going to see that exactly right here. There's the ult from James, able to take J and Headshrinker out, but does fall to Spoons. No ticks have been taken yet. It's so close, yet so far away. Chinchillas does fall, and that's going to be INDE's take here. They have the ult advantage. They can just stay alive, and that is exactly what they are doing, not letting any ticks come through. But Spoons and Elo go down very late, couldn't escape there. 2 huge picks coming through.
Off topic, if you're in a game right now that you should not be watching this, turn that off. If you're watching right now and I see you, you will be kicked from the game in the middle of the map.
Huh? What?
Anyways,
Chili?
go ahead. We believe someone's watching it, or they might not even be watching, they might just have it on and be talking between maps. Regardless, please close your application.
Okay, well we do see the Bongo come in. Headshrinker is able to take James out with like 3 assists there. Spoons low, J anti, J, Elo both go down. We're gonna see the amplification matrix as well. Renzo, Chinchillas, and Headshrinker, G all as well. It's Spoons gonna jump off the map. Just Yeah, you have to jump off the map. Doesn't get staggered from the team. Has no movement abilities. Cannot afford to be staggered there. Has to respawn with the team. And speaking of that, swaps came through. Chinchillas on that Arisa, Hog, or Jay on the Hog. So there's a lot of swaps happened there while whatever Tilla was saying was going on.
Sorry about that.
It's fine, it's fine. You got it, Sid. But once again, INDE have the ult advantage, and they're gonna use it. The Nano Blade comes through. James falls, but Headshrinker, Elo, Ranji gonna go on a tear right now. But Ranji falls as well. Ranji and G both got 2 picks there. Chinchillas now does fall, so that's gonna be end of Nebula's attack right there. They have to back up. They cannot afford to lose any more. They cannot afford to lose any more time, players, or just ult economy, ult advantage. They now have the ult advantage. They're gonna have the Riptire, the Nano, and the Dragon Strike coming through. I can only imagine Spoons is gonna use that Nano on Jay here with that Hog. Hog has great burst potential to just take everyone out, especially if he does have that Nano. Or possibly Headshrinker or a G. It could be anyone. Dragon's gonna come through by Headshrinker. Any picks? No. Everyone was able to get out of the line. G now gonna use that Riptire. One ult doesn't work, but the other will. Ranji does fall. And now Spoon's only ult left in the game. There it's gonna go, and it's gonna be on Headshrinker. Max is now going to use that rally, just builds it up. James, King Russia, Hawk all fall on INDE's side. Jay falls on Nebula's side. First tick is taken. It's so close. Can Nebula do it? They do it. That is a Nebula's take on Paris. We are now going 1-1 into map number 3. Ooh.
Kings Row, boys.
Kings Row.
A wrecking ball, play the game. What is this?
The glasses fell off.
And he's invisible. But now he's not. That's a new ability.
Gonna come right through. Roll
Alright,
around.
that was a play of the game.
That sure was. Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Oh my goodness. Yoshi said to open the lobby when you can. They have 2 players and you join the lobby. Nebula does. They can't join right now.
Did they invite them?
I think they did, but they weren't able to join.
Okay.
Just open it temporarily.
Yep. It is friends only, and while we do that, gotta move the maps first. No more Paris, and we go to Kings Row, my favorite map. My favorite map of all time. Now we get to swap the names and the teams. INDE.
That's the most fun part.
Nebula. Swap all. Simple. And then the spectators spectate blue and spectate blue only. So yes, apparently now we're waiting on 2 people coming in. But this is now 2-2. If this continues the next 2 maps, we could go to a map 5.
Pocket and Forenzer.
Okay. Pockets for Renzer.
Sir in for Hawk.
I have the thing open. Almost it's not open. Oh, that might not be. That name sounds really familiar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check. It's Nebula. Oh, it is. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Spectate
So there's supposed to be 2
red.
players.
Spectate red. Only for Oni. Only for Oni. Only for Oni. Hey, it sounds similar. Still waiting on that other person.
Clade for Gerbs.
Blade. Blade. For G. Ooh. Interesting swap. Still waiting on the last person, I believe.
I'm asking if whether it's the person that.
Because I want to get into King's Row. King's Row,
Okay,
great
ready?
map.
Okay, he's ready. Alright. And we're ready. Alright, we can go in. They both said they're ready.
You both ready?
Yes.
Okay,
wait,
let's...
hold up. Someone's messaging.
Holding up. I'm holding up.
Don't press it. Hold up, Chinchilla's messaging.
I am holding up. It's just scrolling through James, Indie, Friends Only, and then Indie.
You're holding up the controller?
I'm holding up the controller.
Okay, we go in GL. Okay, I think we should be able to start now.
Okay, gotta set it to invite only. And now, let's go.
Now entering King's Row.
Oh, damn. My ping just shot for 600 for a second. That was scary. Rcass, why you do this?
I don't know what I do.
You shot my missing my internet, dude. Off my internet.
I didn't do anything.
Alright.
I done nothing. Nothing at all.
Not this time anyways.
Not this time. Not this time. Next time.
Next time. Now that you mentioned it, Tiller,
maybe in like
I am
3.
going to dox
Maybe
you.
maybe in 3 or maybe 4, maybe 1,000 times later, if that ever happens for 1,000 times.
When I forget that you're supposed to do it, you're gonna do it then.
Exactly.
At least expect it.
Exactly. Gotta keep on the toes.
All right, 35 seconds left.
Yes, 35 seconds, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see the GOATS composition coming in hot from Indie. They're gonna be running the Ana GOATS composition. No, and they're also gonna be running Ranji. Still a GOATS composition in my belief. I believe GOATS is anything that has a Lucio and or a Brig, because the Lucio rushes in and then the Brig stuns, and you capitalize on that. So both teams going to be running this Genji GOATS compositions with the Ana for the nano boost. I can only assume the only difference is Jay and King Russia. Elo Husky, I need to put him in specs. I know he's on one. Sorry about this. Was that right, team?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, it was. Spoons gets slept and a lot of damage being applied to Indie here. Miratron gets taken out. That's a first pick, and that's on the main tank. You never want to see your main tank go down first in the GOATS composition, and that just means the rest of the cookie crumbles. James and Russia both go down. We're actually going to be able to escape for the moment. Maxib not going to be that lucky. Neither is Pocketed here. Both of them go down, and that's going to be Nebula's beginning of the take. First tick, no doubt. No one in even like anywhere close. They're going to take both, or yeah, all 3 here. But the shadow comes through. Nebula aren't just happy with the take. They want to just roll everyone right now. Yes, a lot of assists. The 3 push up. It's only Brig on point. Headshrinker just sticking on the point, pushing it across. And we're going to have 3 ults being built up at essentially the same time. Elo, Jay, and Oni all at the same time building up their ults. All at the 97% at like the same exact time. We're gonna see that rally coming from Macton, shatter from Sibir, but the grab to counter it, and now everything being used. Literally everything except the kitchen sink and Ranji and Headshrinker's ult. Max and King Rusher though both gonna go down. It is gonna go into Nebula's win here. They're gonna get another W in the team fight column. But now we have James and Ranji. Both have their ults. It's a nano, it's a blade, it's a story as old as time. But it's gonna go against this rally and this shatter. So it's a double ult fight. Gonna be a 6-man shatter. 6-man right there. 6-man, that's it. That's it, done and dusted. 6 kill, 6 piece. You can't say it better than the game can. Team kill. 6-man shatter. That's all you have to say about it. 6-man shatter and a capitalization. Nothing more, nothing less. Chinchillas went in huge there. That should be play. Now we're gonna see that Nano Blade coming in there. We also saw Headshanker last fight use that rally. And now the picks are finally coming in. Yes, picks finally coming in. Jay, Chinchilla, Spoons all go down. The last 3, Blade, Elo, and Headshanker backing up to just outside their spawn. Still looking to get some ult charge. Know that they aren't in really any trouble as there's no one from on either team that can really get a kill from that far away instantaneously. So they're safe for that moment. Pocket up in the sky. Shadow comes through, only gets Headshanker, who does fall. Now gonna see that rally coming from Maxib. INDE know they have the advantage and they're gonna pressure, and huge stun from Maxib coming in. Chinchillas use that ult, got stunned out of it. There's the Blade with the Nano, but it's gonna get countered by the grab, just slept as well. End of the fight. INDE pressed that advantage, stunned at just the right time. They do lose Oni, who they did put 2 ults into that fight with the Dragon Blade. But still, they're able to take it. And now we can see that sound barrier combination with the grab, countered by the sound barrier, and the Nano onto the Reinhardt. Vanjie does get slept there, I believe. A big anti came through on both sides. Headshanker and Oni both go down. Now Jay falls as well, and INDE finally finding the stride. Sir, able to get 3 final blows there. But INDE finally able to find their stride. They didn't win a single fight for most of this King's Row first round, and now they're just winning fight after fight, and I don't like what I'm seeing here. Sir, on the high ground, gonna come in with that high shatter from the top rope. Doesn't get anything though. Now Vanjie with plan B coming in with that Blade in the backline, able to take Spoons out before dying himself to Jay. Jay on the Zarya is a counter to the Genji. The deflect does not work on the beam, and now the shadow comes in from Chinchillas, the Blade, the grab, all of it coming through. I believe a rally as well somewhere in there from both sides. Oni, Headshanker, and Chinchillas all go down. INDE able to win that messy team fight. Apparently the soccer star is somewhere on the field here. Badoom ching.
Oh my goodness. They're playing really high right here. It looks like the Reinhardt's about to do a sneaky slam. Let's see what
Yes.
Bell can do here. This will be fun.
Sir loves these flank shadows. Gets 4, doesn't get Spoons, doesn't get Chinchillas. The Nano comes in onto the brig.
The other Reinhardt sniffed him out. That was good.
Yes, Elo does go down though. Elo is the quickest respawn though, has Alicia, but a huge anti comes in on both sides. These antis just hitting so many antis, and there's a sound barrier from Elo. Gets all 6. There is a counter sound barrier to counter the grab, and the Nano comes in onto Sir to counter that. The anti though comes in as well as a sleep. Just multiple stuns on both sides. Pocket goes down, both grabs coming in, and now the grab from King Russia coming in. Sir still has that ult as well. Chinchillas, both.
Oh my goodness.
Chinchillas, Headshanker, Elo all go down. Oni, now there's so much going on. I'm losing my words here. Everything just happened. Every single ult just got used except for Chinchillas. And I'm pretty sure he used his ult at the beginning of the fight, because I know Jay used his ult and he already got 70. And I'm pretty sure Chinchillas began the fight with that ult. I could be wrong, and he already has it back again. I'm pretty sure every single ult was used there. Chinchillas though does get booped off the map. That's gonna give INDE the advantage here. They're gonna very quickly retake the point after 1 boop. But now Chinchillas is back, and the shadow comes through, doesn't get anything, and the boop comes in again. Elo now gonna fall. Pocket Size just getting these boops onto Chinchillas, so effective. Just hiding in the high ground, just boop, boop, boop off the map, and it just coming up with so much success. Jay fell last. Oh no, sorry, Oni fell last. Jay does have the ult though. Did fall as well. The ult's not gonna stop really building up here. They're at the 70s, they're at the 80s, they're at the 90s. They're in that point where at the end of the fight they will have him, or even in the fight, especially with these goats, they're gonna have them in the fight. Anti comes through onto the grab to counter the grab. the nano blades come in, the rallies, the grabs, everything, all of it comes through. Now another blade comes in. Gonna possibly get nanoed? No, it's not gonna get nanoed. The nano is still in line. And now we see this pocket tries to get another boop, but this time doesn't get out. And Jade now gonna go onto that diva. Very interesting.
Left. They have 2 ultimates. Both supports.
All supports. Jay still has to come back in. It's 2 ults on both sides. Chinchillas and Sir, both rounds are going to be the difference maker here. Both about to build up their ults. And the shatter comes through, but they're still alive. Nano, Chinchillas, sound barriers. Chinchillas doesn't get anything. Maxib does follow, and the boop doesn't come out. Chinchillas almost got booped off. The spin, though. Everything is going on. This is it. This is the time to win. If you have to clutch out anytime right now. And the sleep comes in under Reggie, but he makes it broken up. Perfect. So close. But the grab comes in from King Russia, sticking on that Zarya, and that's
they got a few precious meters there.
There's still the stall coming in, but that grab from King Russia really made the difference there.
Nice.
Jay's swapping off the diva, while King Russia stuck on the Zarya.
I mean, not James. Who was that? Not Spoons who slept him?
Whoever slept the Genji.
I thought that saved him.
I was so ready to call. It's like, if this is the time, you get to clutch right now. And Ranji doing exactly that, and then he gets slept immediately. So I guess it was really Spoons that, that got the clutch there. But really, King Russia, with that grab, made cut off the point. Everyone, I think half the team got caught in that, and that was really the deciding factor there. 3rd point not capped, and this is INDE's moment to set themselves up to only need to win 1 map to win the set. And we get to see it's going to be more of the same, but we're going to see a Sombra. Head Shanker on the Sombra. That's going to be a very, very interesting. And it's not actually a GOAT's composition. It is a 2-2-2 on the defending team. So it's not an actual GOAT. It's a Lucio Ana. Head Shanker actually going to go on to the Brig. So now it is the GOATs. The Lucio Ana, he was used way back. Like season 3, season 2. No, I'm pretty sure it was actually season 3. Because season 2 was Beyblade Meta, I think. I don't remember. Season 3, that was triple tank. That's when the Ana was broken with the splash grenades. And both teams going to be running the exact same comp. We're going to see another mirror on King's Row. Business about to pick up. And now the initial warning shots are shot. The deflects coming through. Genji's matching each other on the ult charge for the moment. But Oni is... Oh no! Oni was going ahead and Reggie says, nope, I'm sticking right there. And Elo! First one to go down is Elo on the defense. Only looking for INDE here. Chinchillas falls. And Oni and Edringer both get hand side. Both go down. That's going to be it right there. Spoons not going to be able to escape. Trying to get some charge. Just stalled out. Just completely stalled. Possibly not gonna be get the good respawn. Possibly.
Both teams just dominating on this first attack.
Spoons
taking this point.
Spoons gets a long respawn. Seconds before that. That wasn't even a second. Elo is gonna go back for the taxi though. They have to keep that Ana in the fight, but such an unfortunate scenario with that respawn. INDE has the ult advantage. They're going to have the ult advantage for the foreseeable future. Oni, though, is kind of out ult charging Ranji for the moment. And there's a shatter from Chinchillas. And now the blade coming in from Oni. Sir James all go down. Maxive 1 health. Has that ult. Not going to use it there. Smart not to use it. They're just going to build up their ult. Ranji is slept somewhere. King Russia falls. It's only the Lucio who is going to be able to escape. But what happened... Chinchillas and Oni were able to build up their ult just in time to match the ult advantage of INDE, but now, because they use their ults, it's going to be a 3-6. Nebula at the disadvantage. Nano Blade going to come in, going to take Oni right out. Chinchilla's no doubt 1 health. Got pinned. Very close. But gets nano the all of them. All of them. All the ults. All the ults. All the ults coming through. Just all of them. Anti on the Chinchillas. That's a decisive kill right there. And now it's just a brawl breaking out. Just a very, very messy brawl breaking out. The tanks and the Brig pushing up to the rest of Nebula. But now the respawn's starting to come in. Oni is back. The Rhine Chinchilla's about to be back. But the huge anti comes in, takes Oni right out of the fight. And that's going to be a deciding factor in taking point B. Headshrinker falls in tow, and that is point B. 5 to 17 left. The Maxim falls as well. And Sir, just gonna go in. Just gonna try and make sure that all the picks, as many are taken, but it's actually not working out as effectively as they want. They're just trading here. They use the ult and are now only trading. Pocket 1 health was anti, still alive. Spoon's elo finally go down. But we saw this last time where INDE were able to hold Nebula for a very long time after a very dominant first 2 points. Is that going to be the same for Nebula? Can they hold INDE the same that INDE held Nebula? It's going to come down to this possibly last fight here. The ult advantage is going to be in Nebula's favor, but there is the grab. 2 grabs coming in. Sound barrier though from Elo, the shatter from Chinchillas, and there's the nano blades on both sides as well as rally from Maxim. The kills coming through. Headshrinker and Chinchillas both go down. Spoons as well. Sound barrier gonna come in from pocket sides. Headshrinker, the only ult left in the game, not alive, gonna come back with it, using it just to get to the point in time. Jay and Elo though both go down, and Oni now falls as well. Anti on to the Brig. We do see the swaps though coming in. Chinchilla's now on that Hammond, just stalling the point out. We also see Spoons now on that Baptiste, put Immortalized kill on the point, does get taken out. All the swaps coming through. Jay now on the Diva, Headshrinker now onto the Soldier. Jay gets DMAX and Chills is stunned. James falls though. There is picks coming through onto INDE, but it's not going to be enough here. Just everyone finally falls, and INDE able to take map number 3. Kings Row sets themselves up for the great opportunity to take the map, or to take the set on map number 4, Dorado. Chinchilla's gonna get to play with that six-man shatter on second point. Just all 6. That's all of them. All 6.
Beautiful.
All 6. You cannot get bigger than that. That is all 6 right there.
Oh dang, 36 high energy kills out of 38 eliminations.
Yeah.
That's
That's
pretty
it's goats. That's
doing.
goats for you.
Yeah, that's definitely goats. There are 2 sound barriers. All 6 casts. That's pretty good. We're gonna go Dorado here. Let's see if Nebula can force a map 5.
If we go to a map 5, it would be on Lijiang Tower. But still,
Another favorite.
Another favorite map. That's still quite a long ways away. Dorado. They have to go through Dorado.
We're done with Europe. Now we're traveling to Dorado.
To Dorado. Yep, got to swap the spectators. Man, that was so close. It really came down to INDE holding Nebula on the beginning of third point there. And they were able to hold it for so long. That's really what gave them the time that they needed to really win. If Nebula weren't holded, they would have taken third, and it would have. This map would still be going on right now. Ooh, subs already coming in. Swaps across the board. Hawk in for. Where is he? I can't find. There we go. And Renzer in for James. Oh. I need to change the names real quick before I get confused. That was nice. That might just be the quickest I've ever typed Nebula. That might be the legitimate quickest I've ever typed Nebula. We are waiting our board Team ready? They're probably about to say no. Exactly, got the no. Still have to ask though. We are waiting on one person. And swaps are gonna come in. Husky for Oni. Now there are gonna be two Elos, so I can't call Elo. It's gonna be Fax and Husky. Another swap. Well, for Russia. Swaps just being made. This is crunch time. This is possibly the last map if India are able to take it. Personally, I'm rooting for Nebula just so we go to this map 5 here. That's like the only reason. Because I want to see a map 5. I want to see who'd win in a map 5 on Lijiang Tower. Which is so often a 5th map. We will see. Yes. But first we have to go through Dorado. And Nebula have to win this to keep their hopes alive. INDE, if I recall correctly, won the championships against Nebula. So Nebula really need to get that win back. They need to show that they aren't just going to lie down. They're able to stand up to INDE and really take it. We do have to wait for both teams to say that they are ready, though. And apparently we are waiting. Oh, so that person has arrived. Red. Chinchilla's not going to speak in this. X4. Who is X?
Yeah,
Let's see. Sack for X. Other side. Haha. X. Fax.
Extra sacks. X? Who's X? What? Oh,
I think it was
X-Fax.
Elo.
I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Elo X, right? Okay.
I'm just double checking that.
I can't.
This
Wait.
Sack? I have never seen Sack play. So he...
Elo,
good God.
change,
Okay, just something went on, something. We're good now. And we are ready to go in. Both teams are ready.
No, wait for, X-Fax supposed to be on, spectating blue team. He's spectating red team right now.
Ah, you're right. Wait. Ooh. Good catch. Because I definitely did not catch it. Oh, and actually, INDE haven't said they're ready.
You're right.
I didn't even see that. INDE.
Never mind. Yeah. No, he said never mind. They said they're not ready.
Oh dear. They say they're ready, then they're not. I don't know what's going on. It just, the suspense is palpable right now. Oh, no, it'll be palpable if we get to a map 5, or if this goes into overtime on like 6-6. We'll see. Grubs for Husky. Grub's gonna come back in for Husky. No Elo. We went from having both Elos to neither of them. This is the top tier of games. The tier 4. Okay, both teams are ready now. We're gonna jump right into Dorado. Great map, lot of really tricky chokes. to hold and to attack. Especially hard to attack if you know how to hold, and especially hard to hold if the enemy team knows how to attack. A lot of tight corners. Should be one great game to possibly end this set off. But it could still continue. Indy need to... No, not Indy. Sorry, Nebula need to win this to send it to a map 5. And if it goes to a map 5, I know the fans, the people watching, definitely gonna love that. As this has been such a great game so far. Five seconds before we can see what the teams are going to be running.
Ready for battle.
And weird compositions coming out. We're gonna see this bunker on a payload, so essentially a pirate ship. Because the only difference between a pirate ship and a bunker comp is it's on a payload. So we're gonna see this Zen Goat's pirate ship with the Genji against an interesting comp here. You have your Mei, you have your McCree on the DPS, you have your Mercy, you have your Zen on the heals, and you have your Arisa and your Diva on the tank. No real synergy for the most part, unless I don't think I've ever seen this composition in all my few years of seeing this game. I don't think I've ever seen this composition here. Should be very interesting to see how this even goes, because I have no clue how it would.
Getting that ball moving though.
We will see. Ranji in the back line gets taken out with the assist from the Discord and killed by Headshrinker. And Pocket falls as well to Sack. Sack might just be the missing ingredient, the secret weapon here. Headshrinker gets a pick on the Renzer. Yeah, Sack has 2 assists and the final blow here. He's been involved in every single... But Chinchillas gets hooked by Sir on the hog and gets completely taken out. But the wall comes through. The payload, though, is a destructive force. Takes that ice wall right out. And now Sack falls as well. You're going to see Sack get res, though. And G, in turn, when you res, especially when you res a support, there is no healing otherwise. Both support's now going to fall. In turn, Oni leaves the game. Is in the spectators though. This is now going to be Indy taking the point here. They have the picks, they have the numbers. No one going to be able to get on the point. We do see anyone that's going to get on is going to die in very short order. Headshrinker going to pick on the max, but does fall very, very quickly to Sir. Going to have a long respawn. Both tanks in that same boat. Now, Headshrinker gonna go onto the Pharaoh, realize there is no real counter, but Ranji has been quite effective at dealing with Pharaohs as the Genji, and now they have that Discord from the Zen, from Sack, which might... Oh no, sorry, from Renzer. Yeah, they have the Discord from Renzer, which might just be the difference maker in taking out. Now, all the ult's going to come through. We see both Bongos going to come through. We see the Transcendent from Sack, the Blade from Ranji, and the Blizzard from G. Valkyrie going to come in from Spoons. Just pick after pick. G, Maxim, Sir, Hawk, Renzer in a second here. Yes, he does fall. Headshrinker gets rezzed. Pocket falls as well, and this is going to go into Nebula's favor here. Ranji does die quite late, is a rather quick character, I'd say. Has the fastest walk speed combined with Tracer, but Spoons, once again, Sir able to get a huge hook on the key component of Nebula's defense here. They got it onto Spoons, just completely taken out. The follow-up was there. The bomb comes in from Jay, doesn't get anything in Chinchillas. Now, does fall. Sack falls in tow. Pocket though does get counter picked here, but Headshrinker and Jay both gonna fall in turn in the trade. Headshrinker though does get res by Spoons. Happened quite a bit now. Headshrinker just getting just resed often enough to make it a regularity. Jay now onto that Roadhog. And the ult's gonna come through Indy's favor in that ult. We're gonna see the whole hawk coming in from Sir, but the Transcendence to counter it from Sack. The counter Transcendence from Renzer. Headshrinker gets taken out, had the ult, not able to use it. The pick's gonna come through, and INDE able to take point 2 with a team kill. You can't say it better than the game can. I tried and I failed. Team kill. At this point, Nebula, they need to win this, but they're just getting team killed. It's already 4-17, 16-15. It's going down very quickly, but they are already at 2 points taken on them. And it's only before 4 minutes, so this is all extra time that they get gained after capping the first 2 points. You're now gonna see the ults coming through, the bongo, the blizzard, the sound barrier, all coming in. Headshrinker goes down, gets res. Sir, Hawk, Maxim, Ranji all go down. Sack does get counter pick though, but that's still available as he does have a very good respawn. And it's actually kind of even, the respawns right now, I believe. Pocket falls very late. Lucio will have a very quick comeback, especially if anyone died in front of him that died very shortly before him. It's just going to get pushed forward by the speed boost that Pocket's no doubt going to have on. You see Headshaker now in the sky, takes a huge amount of damage by Ranji, who just has no fear with that Pharah. You can see the initiation ult is Maxim's rally. He's gonna come in, gonna try and get whatever they can. Headshaker now gonna go in with the ult, and Ranji takes him out, but not before Headshaker gets the pick onto Maxim, and Headshaker gets res, but Spoons for that res for their troubles gets taken out, hooked, taken just completely out. All the ults of INDE right now, the Blade, the Bongo, and the Whole Hog all coming through. Jay used the Whole Hog as well. I believe Sack used that Transcendence as well, and Spoons not gonna use that Valk just to try and get to the point and hold it. To Chills and Sack both go down. G is down as well. Headshaker now gonna go onto the Doomfist. Jay on the point as the Hammond swaps to the Hammond. Gonna try and hold it now. Whatever they can. Headshaker already 50% to that ult, does die. One more contest, and that could be it right there. He's able to get that ult, but it does not seem like that's gonna come in handy. Renzer has that ult. They need to just stall it out, and that's exactly what's gonna happen. They're gonna come in, they cannot take damage, and it's looking hopeless for Nebula. It is for round 1. INDE able to take point 3. What a final fight. Nebula gonna have to pull something out of their bag of tricks to win this map. They need to do something big here. We'll see what that something big is. Nebula need to go out with a bang, not a whimper. Need to find something up their arsenal to just bring it to INDE. They've been on the defense for most of the game, categorically most. So it is time for them to just go on the offense and take what is theirs. This map is theirs. They need to take it. And we will see if they can. They're going to be running this quad DPS double sniper comp, 1 tank, 1 healer, against the same exact comp INDE ran last time. Going to be the goats composition, the Zen goats composition, the bunker tanks, as well as the Genji. Ranji, I believe, has been on the Genji the whole game. And I don't think we've really seen a Winston besides the one time on Elios and or Reaper to counter these multi-tank compositions. So we will see if any swaps do come in. I would not be surprised if that the last round here, or a possible last round, just starts creating panic within Nebula and they start making some random swaps. We will see if the nerves do get to them. The damage comes quite quick onto Spoons, who's able to put in quite a bit of damage themselves. Ranji, though, is hacked on the high ground. Taken out, knocked off the map. A huge first pick coming in. That's exactly what Nebula need to really take it to INDE. But can they keep that first pick going? They need to keep this kill chain alive. Will they be able to? Renzer, and they are. Renzer gets taken out by Jay. They're able to keep that kill chain going. Sir is hacked, and it seems like they're gonna keep on continuing it. Yes, they are. Hawk, Sir, both go down. Jay, though, does get traded, and the point is contested by 2 supports and a Genji. Pocket, though, does fall. Maxim, no doubt, gonna die in a bit here if he's not careful. Ranji was hacked, taking quite a lot of damage. only a matter of time before they either escape or die. And no one's pushing the point. This is actually giving the rest of INDE time to come back. Maxib and Ranji both do die. Everyone goes back to make sure that they are dead. And that's going to give them a 4-6 advantage. Hook comes in on the Chinchillas, who does get taken out. Sack and Chinchillas both go down. Spoons using that sight, used it quite a bit ago, about to not be up anymore, and does get taken out by Hawk. And it seems like Ranji and Maxib's sacrifice there did come in handy, was not wasted, did not go to vain. Hawk does die, but Jay gets traded, and INDE able to stay stabilize here. They're able to hold for the moment, and Chinchillas gets hooked, just standing there, gets taken out, and that's not what you want to see. Half the time left. Can Nebula even get past this first point? They need to get past the first point if they even want to consider getting to third. We're going to see the ults come through. Valk, Dragons, Rally, Whole Hog, all coming in. Pocket, first one to go down. And Surf falls as well. Using a Whole Hog, can't use their own heals. She now going to use that barrage. Gets deflected by Ranji. Maxib, though, with that Rally, does die just after it. Sack using that Valk. Had the Valk up there the whole fight, allowing their team to get all the healing they need. Ranji fell very late in the fight, and G gets rezzed here. We're going to go into this last little bit. Can anyone from INDE touch? There is a contest. There is a contest. Hawk is hacked, and that's just the picks are going to start coming through. Renzer on that Ana. Has the Nano, just not going to be able to use it. Chinchillas uses that Bongo, just massive damage coming through. You hear it in the background. Team kill. Can't get much better than that. And you can't say it much better than the game. Can I say that line too often? But we're going to the last minute 30 here. Nebula, if they're able to take second point, they add another minute 30. And the ult economy favors INDE, but as we've seen in this match, that doesn't always give you the win here. Nano Blade coming in, EMP, Sound Barrier, Riptire, all of it, and Jay is the only one to go down from it for the moment. Ranji, though, does get traded, so it's technically 1-1 right now, but the tank and healer of Nebula not looking in the best of shape, with looking worse for wear. Both getting that, just able to get their health pool back up. The ult economy now favors Nebula. INDE used a bunch of ults there. They didn't get anything that wasn't immediately traded back. We're gonna see that Dragons with the Valk now. Hawk and Sack both go down. Sack died while using the Valk just as they launched it. Spoons and G both go down, and now Nebula had the ult advantage. They used more ults there, and they end up losing the fight. I believe Hawk also used that Bongo there. That's gonna be a team wipe for Nebula. They lose every single person. What an interesting defeat there. All Nebula need to do is take it in overtime. There is no 1 minute you can't attack stipulations with escort maps. There's nothing like that. You take it in overtime and you get a minute, even if the enemy team took it with 5. G uses that barrage, does die very quickly, but able to help kill Sir. Shanker gets the final blow on that. EMP coming through, and it didn't get anyone? Shanker, Renzer, Sack all go down, as well as Jay. I don't think Headshrinker got anyone with that EMP. Chinchillas falls last. Spoons, though, gets pushed quite heavily here. Possibly gonna die here. Is gonna die. Ranji and Pocket both able to get that kill, confirm it, just push up, push their advantage. Headshrinker now gonna go onto the soldier, and Nebula is still running this quad DPS composition, and it's worked 1 or 2 fights, but it's stalled them here. Chinchilla's now gonna use that Bongo to try and take it here, but there is an Nebula up, and this guy gonna go all the way. Is it enough? Spoons dies, and Chinchilla's as well. And that's gonna be it right there. The 2 picks coming through. Sack, J, both fall in tow. G, Headshanker, both able to escape. G, low health, does get to the spawn. And now we're finally gonna see the swaps come through. The last second Zen Goats. Is it gonna be enough to win the map? All Nebula need to do is take it in overtime. The 3rd point in overtime to keep this match alive. Can they do it? They're gonna go in. They're gonna push. This Ghost is best at when it's pushing all the way. Massive falls first, but Spoons and Jones both go down as well. There is all the ults coming in for INDE, and they're gonna win that fight with the sound barrier and the bongo. 10 seconds. This is it. Can Nebula get onto the point? Can they even get on the point? Can they? It doesn't look like they'll be able to. No, they are. And that's going to be it right there. INDE take map number 4. Win the set 3-1. Whew. Play of the game is going to go to Not Spoons as a Junkrat. Card's gonna come up. Sack, Ranji, Hawk, and Maxib.
Excellent.
GG in the Twitch chat. What a game! What a game! We're not going to see that map 5 on Lijiang. I don't think we have seen a map 5 yet this season. Hopefully one game.
Not yet, but we've only been 3 games in, and we still got 16 others this week.
16. So. And most of them happen at the same time.
Yeah, unfortunately they do.
Like all at like 2 and 3 on Saturday, which is when I'm working. So I won't be able to cast any of them. Yay!
Yeah.
That's great. But what a game we had here tonight. Nebula versus INDE, the rematch of the Tier 1 championships, and it did not disappoint. We saw one great game across each and every map. Some comps, like, I did not expect most of the comps. I did expect the King's Rail. That's very heavily a GOATS map, especially if you just put all your time into GOATS. It is very easily one of, if not the best comp you can run on King's Rail. But besides that, we saw many weird compositions on Ilios. We saw the 5 tank, and we also saw the 6 supports. So, yes, it's been a great game. I hope all you viewers who did enjoy. At the very beginning, Taylor said the winner would be all you in that chat watching the game, and I do believe he was correct in that prediction. We will post the players of the match and the scores in the Discord chat. So, yeah, make sure to join the Discord. This has been Rcass 102568 with
Killer Handle.
And we are signing off. This has been Atlas Nation with INDE versus Nebula. Hope you all had a great time. Rcass out. Peace.